Hi, my name is Hamza Malik. Today, my topic of presentation is on cloud development. Let's take a overview. Our goal is to introduce the cloud development of today to the world, and we will explain the nonsense of cloud development by simplifying the difficult ideas. Particularly this presentation is morely focused on the experiences which we will cover on the later slides. And then we will give you some professionals familiar with the cloud technologies, and later on we will also work together to the cloud computings and their services which they are giving us to improve our development size. First we will cover containerization. What is containerization? In containerization we will put all our code in a container later on for the later purpose when you are trying to pass or software to the test phase. If someone installed another package or something else, it might be conflict with the current one. So control these all the issues, we need to containerize all of our software. Then it might be didn't conflict with your current tools for containerization. In this course we cover Docker. In Docker we create Docker file and Docker YAML file. Later on we will discuss on more details, where we manage our container organization, where we deploy our sites on Amazon Web Services S3. uh, let's move to the next one. Organizer. In orchestration, multi-containers Docker apps are defined and executed by Docker Compose. App services are set up by using YAML file, just one command to start and create functions in every settings, production, testing, and etc. Controls the life of an applications, start, stop, rebuild, logs, and commands. Simple demand-based scaling, where we can scale our. Okay, I move to the next step, which is the serverless cloud. In serverless cloud computing is actually a serverless cloud computing. Infrastructure is managed by cloud providers, and there are different cloud providers, just like Google, Microsoft Azure, and AWS. Right now, in this presentation, we will be more focused on AWS. And next, advantages of serverless. Advantage of serverless, reduce operational cost. Which means that you only pay what you are using. You don't need to pay anything else for the extra. So here, if you are in a physical cloud service computer, might be possible you are getting an external cloud service, uh, physical servers, and buy more. If you need more services, you only pay. And improve scalability, which means several computing platforms can automatically scale your application up or down based on demands. Okay, faster time to market, which means that with serverless computing you can deploy, develop, and applications faster. Or increase developer productivity. Serverless computing allows developers to focus on writing code and delivering values. Okay, then move to the next slide. These are all the advantages which serverless computing is providing us. So move to the next one. Here I did the pictures. S3 has several advantages like scalability. I have already told you. S3 can scale up or down automatically based on demands. Durability, which means 3 is designed for 99. It will be available for you every time. S3 availability is mostly on 24 every time you have the availability. Security, it provides us hard security, encryption at rest. Cost effective, which means that you only pay for the storage which you are using. You don't need to pay an extra charges which you are not using services. API Lambda. In API Lambda, what end users do? End users ask for the request to get the data through API, where we create how first we create API functions, API gateways. If user want something API gateway is hit, then a Lambda function is called, then Lambda functions ask the data from the Amazon X3. Cloud models for apps without infra management focus on core, not infrastructure, often used with AWS Lambda. Okay. Advantages of server like very same, reduce operational costs, you only pay for that what you are using, improve scalability, perform. Which is database? Mostly common uses a database here in MongoDB first. Flexible data types like um, I have worked with on MongoDB, so in MongoDB most of the time we have the format like JSON, 60 MB, large data set should be used, and DynamoDB where tables and items in a key value stores. Key value attributes pair are present in items. It is possible to index attributes for quick access if you want to some. Okay, query is performed on MongoDB and DynamoDB. This is one more thing. Right now we are talking about the database in cloud system. Use query API with primary key value for DynamoDB. Add the comparison operator and sort key at your discretion. So okay, then let's talk about a MongoDB. MongoDB single keys, radius facets, graphs, joins, geospatial, complex aggregations, and versatile query, milliseconds reactions. It gives us the results in a milliseconds. It's very fast because it stores results in a JSON formats where we can extract our data using key value pairs. Okay, then scripts MongoDB, DynamoDB, recognize DynamoDB, consider platform variations where you can variate with the platforms which you are using or something else. Evaluate user and infrastructure as it stands now, and you can use DynamoDB APIs for code migrations. You can migrate your code from one to another. Okay, in development principles, here capacity versus usage, traditional cost, electricity demand, drive automatic scalings. In cloud computing, we have automatic scalings, which means that if you need more services, you don't need to buy some extra physical servers. Cloud, Amazon, AWS servers can all automatically scale up your needs as your needs means you want no manual scaling or capacity. That's true, which I'm already told you. Don't spend money on unused resources. Obviously, which services you are using, you're only paying for that which you are using. You don't need to pay for anything else which you are not using. uh, Access setup. How can someone access your AWS cloud? Set up password protection, install hardware or software firewalls, install antivirus software or spyware protections programs, make policies. So this is the most important things which we are creating in the later course. Make policies and associate them with resources or IAM identities. Permissions are denied by policies. Permit trusted organization to do things. Permissions policies apply to roles produced and controlled by people. Define particular permissions that are not covered. Okay, so use HTTP, use IAM roles where we API security, where we can get our data using get or store our data using HTTP requests. And okay, in conclusion, we have covered important facts of the AWS security protocols, Docker Compose, and cloud development. Application development is made easier by cloud development, which allow also lower cost, improve scalability, and increase productivity. And also Docker Compose simplifies. Hi, my name is Hamza. Let's take a